Thank you for joining me to hear an excerpt from my book, My Life as a Mule. Today I'm going to read a story from Molly's early years, and I'm going to read Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Change is in the air, or a bean by any other. Mom, I know what I'm going to wear to the party, Molly called as she stepped outside. She clutched a straw basket with long red handles. What? Her mother shouted back. My favorite overalls, the ones with the yellow daisies. Sounds good. But tonight you better be home in time for dinner. No dilly-dallying. And don't forget to pick up all those green beans I left by the hose. You got it? Got it, Molly yelled. I'll be back way before Dad gets home. I promise. Hugging the basket, she strolled toward the vegetable garden, wondering out loud. Why are green beans green? They could have been pink or yellow. What are you rambling on about? Said a creepy little voice from down in the hollow. Ignore whatever you don't like, Molly, and it will go away. Her mother's oft-repeated advice played in her head. I don't think I've ever seen a blue bean. There are navy beans, but they're white. Then why call them navy? Do sailors eat them? She was doing her best to follow her mother's suggestion. Thinking of joining the Navy, old Molly the Mule? The voice asked. Just keep going, Molly, she told herself. You're almost there. Stop! I'm talking to you, shouted a big, tiny voice. Picking up her pace, she muttered, Ignore it and it will go away. Ignore it and it will go away. And then, from the corner of her eye, she saw a green object shoot through the sky. A flying green bean? She wondered. Hello, said the voice much closer. Where are you? Molly asked. Eek! She shrieked, spotting a green something on the tip of her nose. She shook her head back and forth while swatting herself with the bag. Won't work. I got suction in my toes, suction in my woes. I'm a suction king, I am. Molly continued to shake. What are you, and why are you on my nose? How else could I get your attention, get you to stop and listen? Get off, she screamed. I'm going cross-eyed just looking at you. That you are, yes indeedy, didn't know mules' eyes could go in so far. Now that is interesting. Mighty interesting, it said, intently studying her face with its bulging eyes. Get off, she screamed. Please. Okay, if you're going to be that way about it. Off, she said in a flurry of stomping hooves. And then in a soft, almost soothing voice, the creature asked, What's with all the commotion? I got off. You can quit now. Dizzy, Molly lumbered in a circle until she suddenly collapsed in a plop. Dust flew, and a pile of loose green beans went a-flying. Where are you? Molly asked from where she sat. Up here, on the trellis. Lifting her head as she simultaneously tested her legs, Molly pulled herself up, only to find that she now needed to look down. Or the opposite of up, the creature giggled. Molly eventually found composure and stopped her wiggling. She stood so still she could feel the flutter of her heart. I only see green beans, she thought, vines and vines of green beans. Now that her curiosity was piqued, Molly was afraid to scare away the mysterious voice. She braced herself for what might come next. Where are you? She whispered. To your left, it said. Molly rolled her eyes ever so slightly to the right. The other left. Darn, she mouthed. I thought I had that down. And as she searched through the beans, she slowly began to focus on an odd shape. Is that a tail and a leg? 1, 2, 3, 4, it shouted. 4 wonderful legs that can take me anywhere. Its color slowly began to change. What was once a green bean with 4 legs and a tail gradually turned into a brown bean with 4 legs and a tail. Where are you? Molly asked, not completely sure she wanted to know. Fear pounded in all 63 of her chromosomes. I'm Charlie, Charlie the chameleon. What's a chameleon? It's a me, Charlie answered proudly. I've never heard of a chameleon before. No? Well, we're everywhere. You just can't see us. How did you do that? Change your color? It's just what we do, he said. Want to know how? Yes. She could already imagine it, changing colors from bay brown to invisible so that she could escape her awful teacher, Miss Granger, or that obnoxious Billy of a goat, Billy. All you have to do is let me crawl onto your back. What? Molly asked. Why? She did not want to be rude, but she also did not want to let that little fella on her back. How could I possibly keep an eye on him? She thought. Because, he simply replied. Because why? Because that's how it's done. What should I do? She wondered. What would Mom do? And in a flash, she knew her mother would run all the way home, safety first. So before that little creature could tempt her further, Molly turned and fled. She did not care that her mother would scold her for not picking up all the green beans. She'll be happy to have me home safe and sound, she hoped. Wait, Charlie called. Where are you going? Don't you want to change colors? Don't you want... Molly was already across the field, almost safely home, before this silly color-changing creature could finish his sentence. Molly, her mother cried when a whirlwind arrived at the kitchen door. What in heaven's name has gotten into you? Mom, she said breathlessly, you're not going to believe what I saw. A little green bean with 4 legs and a tail. His name is Charlie, and he wanted to crawl on my back. Did it change colors? Her mother asked with a grin. Yes, how did you know? Because I've seen them too. They're just chameleons. They're harmless. But it wanted to crawl on my back. It did? Yes, said Molly, still panting. It said I could change colors too, but it had to crawl on my back. It would be really cool if... Oh, Molly, her mother scoffed. He was pulling your leg. He can't give you any special powers and make it so you can change colors. He was just wanting a free ride across the field. It takes them forever to travel that far. Really? Yes, really. Now go clean up and help me get dinner ready. Your father's going to be home any second. She looked more closely at her daughter and added, and wash that slime off your face. The next day, Molly contracted mumps. Her salivary glands were so swollen she felt certain she was about to pop. Mom, Molly mumbled, I don't feel so good. No wonder, her mother said. Your face is swollen to the size of an alligator. She placed a hoof on Molly's forehead and sighed. Doesn't look like you'll be going to that party after all. Mumps are highly contagious, and I can't let you get everyone else sick. It's off to bed for you. I'll start the chicken soup. Oh, Molly gasped. Not Clara. She loved her chicken. Her pet chicken, Clara. Don't worry, Molly. I've got something that tastes just like chicken. Afraid of what that might be, she decided to not ask. Best not to know, she thought, heading to her room and her warm, soft bed. What Molly did not discover until she was an adult was that her mother never cooked meat, ever. Instead, she disguised plant-based food to look like meat. The chicken in this soup, tofu. The sausage on her pizza, tofu with ground nuts. Hamburgers, lentils, potatoes, and nuts. Sarah had often told her neighbors that she could not possibly eat any of her friends. Life at the orphanage had impacted Sarah in ways Molly never imagined. Have you ever gone on an adventure and met something scary that you hadn't encountered before? Well, that was a first for Molly. And it also sounds like she doesn't know everything about her mother, does she? Her mother has some secrets from her life before Molly was even born. Wow. Thank you for joining me for a reading from my book, My Life as a Mule, 2nd edition. Aloha.